Good evening and welcome to VeloPro. I'm Bob and I've been removing the SRAM crank because we want to look at the spacers and move the crank over as I described in the critical alignment video. I don't normally do a lot of mechanical stuff, but I just want to talk about removing a SRAM crank because it's really simple. You need either a Park or equivalent tool. This is a Lenzyne. This is universal for FSA, SRAM, and Shimano. It's about $11, I think, and it works on a ratchet. Now this is a small one because, quite frankly, it doesn't need to be that particularly tight. As tight as you can make it by hand with this wrench. With using a rag is probably around 40 newtons. At any rate, that's what I use to remove the cups, and to remove the crank itself, all we need is a 10 millimeter to loosen up this outer cup a little bit. This nut is kind of a keeper nut, so it doesn't really ever come off unless you want to take it off for cleaning and lubrication. But it stays on, and after you loosen it just a bit, and you take your 8 millimeter and you remove it, unscrew it normal, and it'll just pop right off. And once that happens, you can simply remove the chain from the chain rings and remove the opposite drive side. To remove the cups is actually the opposite of what you might think, because they unscrew counterclockwise. I would have thought this side would have, if I was doing it, I would have done it opposite. So this side to remove, and to reinstall, turn it clockwise and remove counterclockwise. On SRAM cups, there's a little arrow that's almost impossible to see. And when you install them, maybe you should draw a little bit bigger arrow because this one is so hard to see. But there is a little arrow. But it doesn't do me much good because I can never see it. And then again, on the drive side, it loosens by turning clockwise. So when you remove the drive side, turn it clockwise and you'll be able to remove your cup. So that's the ticket on the SRAM cups. I'm going to go ahead and clean those up and give them a good servicing. They do have sealed bearings, and you can pop those open and put fresh grease, and I do that occasionally. But those are really quite new, so I won't do that. I'll simply clean them and make sure there's no debris in the bottom bracket. So I'm going to get going. I want to thank you so much. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. It's so important.